Alright, if you plan to build or update your website, 2026 is going to be, well, interesting. And by interesting, I mean a massive shift in how websites are built, maintained and delivered. So today we are unpacking the 2026 website trends every marketing manager should be ready for. Straight from our new research report, the 2026 State of the Website, created in partnership with Weiss Burn, the same research firm used by major tech companies. They interviewed 1,000 director-level marketing and technology leaders across the US, UK and Canada. So the data is very real. Here's what you're going to learn. Why AI isn't a trend. It's becoming the foundation of modern websites. How technical debt and legacy CMSs are quietly killing budgets and timelines. How the relationship between marketing and engineering is collapsing and what clients expect instead. And at the end, I'll show you the one strategic move you can make right now to stay ahead of all of it. Let's start with the big one, AI. In 2026, AI isn't a trend, it's the new baseline for how websites are being developed. In the report, 92% of technical leaders say AI is critical to web innovation. Not nice to have, not we'll look into it later, it's critical. And here's where it gets interesting. Marketing teams that don't adopt AI, they're missing deadlines, blowing budgets and begging engineering for help. Teams expect AI to do everything. Speed up code, automate manual tasks, personalize content, improve analytics, enhance search, and even reshape SEO into AEO, Answer Engine Optimization. Yep, AEO is becoming just as important as traditional SEO, because more and more people are using LLMs for search. And 64% of marketers say they are already producing content with LLMs and AEO in mind. So what does this mean? You'll need to integrate AI-driven build workflows, structure content for AEO, choose platforms that support AI natively. The pressure is real, and it's driving almost every other trend in the report. But here's the problem. Most teams want AI. They just can't support it with what they are running today. 97% of technical leaders say technical debt is hurting their ability to manage websites. And 62% say their current platform limitations are slowing them down. Everything from rigid CMSs to messy integrations to ancient plugins. And here's the kicker. 73% say technical and integration barriers are stopping them from adopting AI. So when platforms are old, fragile or over-engineered, everything downstream starts to fall apart. AI becomes impossible to implement. Timelines stretch, budgets explode, and every team involved starts to feel the pain. The report backs this up clearly. Headless builds and custom architectures are the most likely to miss deadlines and blow budget. Companies are drowning in point solutions and fragmented stacks that barely talk to each other. And all this technical debt just keeps on increasing the money they spend on tools, agencies, maintenance, and internal talent. In other words, developers are burnt out. Marketing can't launch a simple page without engineering. Engineering is worried about security risks from tangled systems. And if agencies keep shipping heavy, over-engineered systems, the resistance from clients is only going to grow. Because what you want is simpler, cleaner, AI-ready foundations, not another monster to maintain. This is where the tension stops being technical and it becomes human. The report makes it extremely clear. Marketing and engineering are fighting more than ever. 93% of marketers say they depend on developers for even basic updates. 91% of technical leaders say there's real friction between teams. And 58% say that frustration is hurting hiring and retention. Nearly half of all organizations can't deliver web projects on time. And almost everyone agrees the volume and complexity of requests is increasing. So what are marketing managers for in 2026? They want faster web project delivery, fewer handoffs, less confusion over ownership, content systems they can update themselves, and platforms that balance control between marketing and engineering. In other words, you want autonomy without chaos, speed without technical debt, and structure without losing flexibility. Which brings us to the only decision that actually changes all of this. There is one strategic move you can make right now to stay ahead of everything in this report. Here it is. Move to platforms that reduce technical debt and increase autonomy. That's it. That's the whole strategic unlock. Because when you zoom out across the entire report, every problem points to the same root cause. AI can't be implemented because platforms are too rigid. Marketing can't move fast because systems are too complex. Engineering is overloaded because the stack is fragile. Deadlines slip because the web architecture is stitched together with plugins, patches, and duct tape. Collaboration breaks because no one knows who owns what. It's all technical debt. And every trend, AI adoption, speed to market, cross-team collaboration, depends on removing that debt and giving teams clean, structured, scalable systems they can actually work in. So the smartest thing you can do in 2026 is stop adopting complex, heavy, over-engineered systems and move to platforms that are simple, fast, structured, AI-ready, and marketer-friendly. Platforms where AI-native workflows are possible. Content is structured for AAO. Marketers can ship pages without developers. Engineering can focus on core product, not website maintenance. Collaboration happens in real time. Updates don't break everything. Technical debt goes down, not up. This is the move that will help you survive and thrive in the shift we'll see in 2026. Everyone else will keep fighting the same broken processes. Now, if you actually want to stay ahead of these trends instead of reacting to them when it's already too late, you should really dive into the full research. Everything you heard in this video is just the highlight reel. The real insights, the charts, the workflow breakdowns, the cross-team friction data, the AI adoption patterns, the technical debt analysis, all of that is inside the State of the Website report. It was created with Vincent Byrne and based on interviews with 1000 director-level marketing and technology leaders. So this is the data your clients, competitors, and the industry are already moving toward. If you want to build websites that are actually future-proof in 2026, grab the report. The link is in the description down below. See you in the next one.